All right, wanted to make a quick video on possibly selling a cash secured put on SoFi. So SoFi went up about 6 to 7% yesterday, I believe. See that big long spike here, went up to 29, 22 about. Well, today it's dropped an equal amount back down to where it basically started out yesterday around 26 or so. It's actually 26.93. So I think it could drop a little bit more, but I'm not sure. Obviously, nobody's sure. But if you look at these bottom spots here around 25.50, then over here is 25.10. So I'm going to look at selling a cash secured put for around 25. So I'm going to jump over to Robinhood. I already have 4 puts right now, but they don't expire till February 20th. And the strike price is 26. I'm going to see if I can do a couple around 25, maybe a little sooner. So we'll search for SoFi. And you can see this big drop that's today, right at the open. It dropped, and not exactly sure why. If you look at the 1-year chart, it's been trading kind of sideways. Back in the middle of September, it was 27. It's just been kind of going sideways. And I've been doing a lot of cash secured puts on this and have made quite a bit of money. So let's go ahead and click on trade SoFi puts. So if you're new to watching my videos, I sell stuff. I don't buy options, I sell options. The only time I buy an option is I'll buy it back later for a cheaper price. So I say this all over and over. You buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. But when it comes to selling options, you sell first and then you buy later. So sell high, buy low. Makes sense, right? So we're going to look at, let's say, the January 23rd. That's about 3 weeks out. And we're going to look around the $25 mark. And the delta is 24, almost 25. We'll call it 25. So that means it's like a 25% chance that it's going to go down to $25. So don't get confused. 25% chance, $25. And that will be 17 days. And I'm looking at this, it's a 52 cents. That's per share. And I will probably do 4 contracts. That'd be like $200. So let's go ahead and click on this. And over here we have the strike price, expiration the 23rd of January, total credit 52 cents. And it tells you expected profit or loss 52 cents, maximum loss 2,400. That's if SoFi goes to 0. So that looks good. Let's hit continue. And I'm going to do 4 contracts. So the bid and the ask is only 1 cent apart. So I usually do limit price. Sometimes this will say like 45 and this will say 55. If that's the case, you might want to go right in the middle at like 50 cents. But there's a lot of trading going on with SoFi. So the bid and the ask is usually very close. Now remember, we're selling. We want to sell high and buy low. So it looks like, I'm not sure if that changed or not. I thought that said 54, but we'll leave it at 53 just so that it gets filled. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's go 54 just to see. So the ask price just changed when I was sitting here talking. So let's go back to 53 because I want this to fill. And so 4 contracts, 53. My credit, I'll make $211. Let's review it. And this is confirming everything. Hit submit and done. And it looks like it filled right away. So let's click on this little thing here. And it did. It filled at, click on this. So I'll review it. So the expiration the 23rd. So did I get it at 55 cents, which was, I think I had 53 in there. So that's good. Remember, sell high. So I made an extra 2 cents per share for 4 contracts. So what is that, like $8? I'll take it. Okay, let's go ahead and update my spreadsheet. Okay, I got my option tracking spreadsheet here. I'll update this. So we did a sale. Today's the 6th, and this expires on the 23rd. Cash secured put. And we got the $25 strike price. We did 4 contracts. And we got that filled at 55, I believe. Let's go back and double check. Yeah, 55. And so this formula here is the collateral. If I click on that, you see the formula right here. The formula isn't carrying down. So if I click here and drag that down, I copy my formula. So got $1,000 of collateral that I'm using for those cash secured puts. So this is the account. Delta was 0.25. And then I also have a spot where I can put some notes in here. I don't think I need any notes for this one. Forgot to put the delta in this one, so I can't remember what the delta was for that one. So if I let this go to 0, let's say the 23rd comes along and I don't buy that back sooner, close it sooner. If I put a 0 in there, it would do the math for me. I'll make the $220. So we don't want to put that in there yet, so I'll delete that. So while I'm in here, right before I start making this video, this AMZU, double leverage Amazon, I went ahead and I closed that because Amazon has gone up about 5% today. Well, Amazon's gone up a couple percent, but the double leverage has gone up about 5%. So I need to navigate to the history. Okay, you can see the history here. And just click on the Amazon here and see what we did. So we sold to 35 cents. So let's go update that. Today is January 6th, 0.35. So we updated that. So that Amazon one, I sold that cash accrued put on December 26th with the expiration of January 16th. Closed it 10 days early. And I originally paid 82 cents per share, had 2 contracts, closed it, bought it back for 35 cents a share. So remember, you buy low, 35 cents, sell high, 82 cents. So when you're selling cash accrued puts, you're doing it backwards. You're selling first and buying it back later. That's what confuses most people. So the collateral I had to have was $6,700. And we held that for 11 days. And this is how much I made per day off that, $9. I ended up making 1.39% off my collateral. So I earned 1.39% off of this. And earning 1.39% in 11 days is actually pretty good. Imagine if you did this twice a month. So let's say it's 3% per month for a year. That'd be like 36% actually. If you look over here, if I did this every 11 days, I'd make 46% over a year's time, which is pretty good. And if you look at the averages of all of them that I've closed, the low ones are 22%, but all the way up to like 150%. And you can't do the 150% probably every 8 days like this one, but you could probably consistently do 20 to 40%, in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor or anything else. I'm just sharing what I'm doing, trying to inspire others to do something else besides go to work 9 to 5 every day and hope that you have enough money to live on when you retire. And this is the other trade I got going on, the TQQQ, 49 strike price. And TQQQ is, if I scroll down here on my Yahoo, it's $54 right now. So if you have no idea what I'm doing, if TQQQ goes to $49 or below, have a cash accrued put for 49, 2 contracts. So if TQQQ goes to 49 or below, I will agree to buy 200 shares of TQQQ. And that contract runs out on the 23rd of January. So when I initiated that, the 0.19 delta over here, that means there's a 19% chance that it's going to go to 49. And as you can see, it's at 54 right now. Well, that's probably gone down to about less than 10% chance. So I'll let that one ride for a while. Let's see if it's worth anything at the moment. So right now it's about broke even. Now each day that goes by, this will decay a little bit more, making it more worthless, which is what I want. So the 72 cents here, I want that to go down each day. So I want the price of TQQQ to go up, which makes the price of the option go down. And if you're new to this, I know it's very confusing. So if I click on this, I can see what that is going for right now. So it's 73 cents. And I sold it for 70. So obviously I wouldn't want to sell it today. I want to sell it when this goes down to, let's say, 20 cents, or maybe even just let it go all the way to 0. And the more the price of TQQQ goes up, the more this goes down, which is exactly what I want. Okay, so I hope that didn't confuse too many people. Trading options in several different accounts. I got different spreadsheets for each account. This is a couple different accounts. I do some options on SPY and QQQ. And then also my granddaughter, in her account, we're starting to trade some options in her account. I'm teaching her how to trade options. And then this Robinhood account is something I'm trying to grow by 50% this year. So there's videos if you want to check those out. It's called Rental House versus High Income ETFs on my channel. I've been tracking that for about 14, 15 months now, trying to grow that at 40 to 50% per year and see if I can do that. So if you like that kind of thing, subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. And just a reminder, this is for entertainment and education only. It's what I'm doing, and I don't recommend you do any of this. I don't give financial advice or tax advice.